In today's class, we are going to discuss percentage exercise part 1. Now, there is a disclaimer. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creator and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concern or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Now, see the question. A team played 40 games in a season and won 24 of them. What percent of games played did the team win? And this question is asked in SSC 10 plus 2 in 2012. Now there are four options. A is 70%, B is 40%, C is 60, third is 60%, and fourth one is 35%. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time starts now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So first we need to understand the question. Question says that a team played total number of games are 40 and won out of 40, 24 games they won. Now the question is in percentage form, how many percentage team win the games out of 40? So the correct answer of this question is 3, which is 60%. Now see the detailed solution. So using concept 7.3 in this question, required percentage will become, because we know that total number of matches are 40 and win is 24 matches, wins in 24 matches. So when we convert into percentage, so 24 upon 40 multiplying by 100, so we got 60%. So third is the correct answer. Next one. The value of 18% of 15% of 25 by 9 of 3800 is, and this question is asked in SSC CGL in 2019. Now there are four options. One is 285, B is 582, 3 is 583, and 4 is 385. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time starts now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that the value of 18% of 15% of 25 by 9 of 3800. So we can say that of it means multiplying. So 18% if we convert percentage in fraction, so what we can do? We just remove the percentage and put the 100 in denominator of the number. So the correct answer of this question is 1, which is 285. Now see the detailed solution. Using concept 7.1 in this question, we can write it 18%. So what we can write in 18%? 18 upon 100. Multiplying by of it means multiplying 15%. So we can write 15 upon 100 of multiplying 25 by 9. So just we write 25 by 9 multiplying of 3800. So we can write multiplying 3800. So when we simplifying it, we got 285. So A is the correct answer. Next one. If A's salary is 60% more than B's salary, then by what percent is B's salary is less than that of A? And this question is asked in SSC CGL 2009 exam, 19 exam. Now there are four options. A is 47.7%, second is 33.3%, third is 37.5%, and fourth one is 45%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time starts now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that A's salary is 60% more than B's salary. So we can let it, if B get 100 rupees, so A will get 160 rupees. Now question is, then by what percent is B's salary is less than that of A? So the correct answer of this question is 3, which is 37.5%. Now see the detailed solution. Using concept 7.5 in this question, let salary of A and B are A and B respectively. So according to question, we can say that A ratio B will become 160 ratio 100, because if we let A salary is 100, B salary is 100 and A salary is 1, so A salary will become 160 because A salary is 60% more than B salary. So the required percentage will become, so B is 60 rupees less than A. So A is 160 and the required percentage will become 60 upon 160 multiplying by 100. So B is 37.5% less than A. So third is correct answer. Next one. If 50% of P minus Q is equals to 30% of P plus Q and Q is equals to X% of P, then the value of X is, and this question is asked in SSC sub-inspector exam in 2013. Now there are four options. First one is 30, second one is 25, third one is 20 and fourth one is 50. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that 50% of P minus Q is equals to 30% of P plus Q. And it is also given that the relation between Q and P is Q is equals to X% of P. So what will be the value of X? So the correct answer of this question is 2, which is 25. Now see the detailed solution. Using concept 7.1 in this question, we can write it P minus Q by 2 because 50%. So when we solve 50%, we got 1 by 2. So 1 by P minus Q by 2 is equals to P plus Q multiplying by 30 upon 100. We can write it. When we convert percentage into fraction, so what we can write? We can write 30 upon 100. So when we simplifying it, we get 5 multiplying in the bracket P minus Q equals to in the bracket P plus Q multiplying by 3. So when we simplifying it, we get 5P minus 3P is equals to 5Q plus 3Q. So we got 2P equals to 8Q, or we can say that P equals to 4Q. Now also it is given that it will become 2Q equals to X% of P. Clear? So Q will become X upon 100 into 4Q, which is equals to 4X upon 100 equals to 1. So when we simplifying it, we get the value of X, which is 25. So second is the correct answer. Next one. Ajay spent 25% of his salary on house rent, 5% on food, 15% on travel, 10% on clothes, and the remaining amount of the rupees 27,000 is saved. What is the Ajay's income? And this question is asked in SBI 2014 exam. Now there are four options. First one is 60,000, second one is 80,500, third one is 60,700, and fourth one is 70,500. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that Ajay spent 25% of his salary on house rent, 5% on food, 15% on travel, and 10% on clothes. So total will become 25 plus 5, 30. 30 plus 15 become 45 plus 10 become 55. So Ajay spent for 55% of his total amount, and we know that in percentage form their total salary should be 100%. Now in 100%, Ajay spent 55%. So what will be the remaining amount? Remaining amount should be 45%. And this is given that this amount is equal to 27,000. So we can calculate the Ajay's income. Now, the correct answer of this question is 1, which is 60,000. So see the detailed solution. Now saving will become 100 minus 55%, which is equals to 45%. As we already discussed, 25 plus 5 plus 15 plus 10 become 55%. So when we subtract it, we get the saving percentage, which is 45%. So if the income of Ajay be rupees X, then we can say that 45% of X is equals to 27,000. So 45 into X upon 100 is equals to 27,000. We can compare it. So when we simplifying it, we get the value of X, which is 60,000 rupees. So first is the correct answer. Next one. In a class, if 60% of students are boys and number of girls is 36, then the number of boys is, now this question is asked in SSC CGL 2019 exam. Now there are four options. First one is 65, second is 54, third is 60, and fourth one is 58. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that if in a class there are 60% of the students are boys. So we can say that if 60% of students are boys, so 40% of students are girls. Now the number of girls is given, which is 36. So we can say that this 40% of the total student is equals to 36, because we know that 60% of the students are boys, so 40% students are the girls. And this is given that total number of girls in the class is 36. So the correct answer of this question is second, which is 54. Now see the detailed solution. Now according to question, we can say that the number of girls will become 100 minus, in percentage form, 100 minus 60, which is equals to 40%. And it is also given that this 40% is equals to 36. So 60% will become 54. And this is our question. Find the number of boys. So if 60%, 40% is 36, so what will be the 60% become? 54. So the number of boys are 54. Second is the correct answer. Next one. Two persons contested on election of parliament. The winning candidate secured 57% of the total votes polled and won by a majority of 42,000 votes. The number of total votes polled in is, and this question is asked in SSC MTS in 2013. Now there are four options. First one is 4 lakh, second is 5 lakh, third is 6 lakh, and fourth one is 3 lakh. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time starts now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that two person contested on election of a parliament. Now it is given that the winning candidate secured 57%. So loser will get 43% of the total votes. Now it is given that total votes polled and won a majority of 42,000. So it means the winner and the loser difference is 42,000 votes. So now the question is the total number of vote polled is. So the correct answer of this question is 4, which is 3 lakh. Now see the detailed solution. So the percentage of votes secured by the second candidate will become 100 minus 57, which is 43%. So let the total vote polled be X. So we can say that according to question, 57 minus 43% of X is equals to 42,000, because it is given that the winning candidate who secured 57% win by 42,000 votes. So the difference between winner and loser is 42,000. So winner got 57% and loser got 43%. So the difference between them is 42,000. So 57 minus 43 of X equals to 42,000. So it will become 14% of X equals to 42,000. So X will become, X is 3 lakh voters. Clear? So our question is how many vote polled? So 3 lakh vote polled. So fourth is the correct answer. Next one. A number when reduced by 10 gives 30. The number is, and this question is asked in SSC MT 2013 exam. Now there are four options. A is 35, second is 33 and 1 by 2, third is 33 and 1 by 3, and fourth one is 40. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that when a number is reduced by 10%, so give the 30 number. So the correct answer of this question is 33 and 1 by 3. Third is the correct answer. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So let the number be x. Now when we reduce the number by 10%, so what we can do, x minus 10% of x, which is equals to 30. According to question we can say that. So when we simplifying it, we get x minus 10 upon 100 into x equals to 30. Or we can say that 100 minus 10 upon 100 into x equals to 30, which is equals to, so x will become 30 into 100 upon 90, which is equals to 33 and 1 by 3. So hence the number is 33 and 1 by 3. Third is the correct answer. Next one. The salary of an employee increase every year in the month of July by 10%. If his salary in May 2000 was 15,000, then his salary in October 2001 was. And this question is asked in SSC Sub-Inspector Exam 2012. Now there are four options. First one is 16,500. Second one is 18,000. Third one is 18,150. And fourth one is 19,965. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So first we understand the question. Question says that the salary of employee increased every year in the month of July by 10%. Now question says that if his salary in May 2000 was 15,000, then his salary in October 2001 was. So the correct answer of this question is third, which is 18,150. Now see the detailed solution. So salary in May 2000 is 15,000. So salary in July in 2000 will become, it is increased by 10%. So it will become 15,000 plus 10% of 15,000. So it will become 16,500 rupees. Now salary in October in 2000 will become, so again it is increased by 10%. So it will become 16,500 plus 10% of 16,500. So when we calculate, we got 18,150. So third one is the correct answer. Next one. A person's salary increased from 8,100 to 9,000. What is the percentage increase in his salary? And this question is asked in SSC CGL exam 2019. Now there are four options. A is 6 and 1 by 9%. Second is 13 and 7 by 9%. Third one is 11 and 1 by 9%. And fourth one is 9 and 1 by 9%. Now you have 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So a person's salary increased from 8,100 to 9,000. It means how much is increased is 900 rupees. Now the question is, what is the percentage increase in his salary? So the correct answer of this question is third, which is 11 and 1 by 9%. Now see the detailed solution using concept 7.5 in this question. Increase in salary is 900 rupees. That is 100 is equals to 9,000. So percentage increase will become increment is 900 and increment is happen on 8,100. So the previous salary, or we can say that the at starting salary was 8,100. So 900 upon 8,100 multiplying by 100. So we got the percentage increase in his salary. So when we calculate, we got 11 and 1 by 9%. So third is the correct answer. Next one. Convert 9 upon 40 into percentage. And this question is asked in SSC CPO exam 2018. Now there are four options. One is 2 and 1 by 2%. Second is 2%. Third is 22%. And fourth one is 22.5%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So this is a very simple question which is asked in SSC CPO exam 2018. We know that when we convert the fraction into percentage, we just multiplying the 100 in the fraction values and we got the percentage value. And this question is 9 upon 40, convert the 9 upon 40 into percentage. So this is a fraction value. So the correct answer of this question is fourth, which is 22.5%. Now see the detailed solution. Using concept 7.2 in this question, we can say that 9 upon 40 multiplying by 100. So we got 45 upon 2%. Now we know that 45 by 2, it means when we convert into in mixed fraction, so we got 22.5%. So 4 is the correct answer. Next one. What percentage of 124 is 49.60 rupees? And this question is asked in SSC CPO exam 2018. Now there are four options. First one is 250, second is 16, third one is 123, and fourth is 40. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that 49.60 is what percent of 124, if you understand. Clear? So this is a very simple question which is asked in CPO exam 2018. So the correct answer of this question is 4, which is 40%. Now see the detailed solution. So using concept 7.1 in this question, according to question, we can say that for 124 multiplying by x% is equals to 49.60. If you write the equation of this question, so when we can calculate x, so what we can do, we just write x in the form of fraction. So we can write it 124 into x upon 100. So when we simplifying it, we get x equals to 4960 upon 124. So when we simplifying it, we get the value of x, which is 40%. So fourth is the correct answer. Next one. Mohan's income is 40% more than Syam's income. Syam's income is what percent less than Mohan's income? And this question is asked in SSC CHSL exam 2021. Now there are four options. A is 28 and 2 by 7%. Second is 28 and 5 by 7%. Third one is 28 and 3 by 7%. And fourth one is 28 and 4 by 7%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So Mohan's income is 40% more than Syam's income. So we can say that if Syam's income is 100 rupees, so Mohan's income will be 140 rupees. Now the question is Syam's income is what percent more than, or we can say that now the question is Syam's income is what percent less than Mohan's income. So we know that for in rupees it is 40 rupees less than Mohan's income, but in percentage it will be calculated on 140. So we can say The correct answer of this question is 4, which is 28 and 4 by 7%. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So Mohan and Shyam salaries ratio is equals to 7:5, because if we let Shyam salary is 100, so Mohan's salary will become 140. So when we simplifying it, we got 7:5. Now Shyam's income is less than, so in form of ratio we can see that easily 2 unit. So 2 upon 7 multiplying by 100, then we get the percentage value. So when we simplifying it, we got 28 and 4 by 7%. So fourth is the correct answer. Next one. If 125% of x is 100, then x is, and this is question is asked in SSC exam 2012. Now there are four options. First is 80, second is 150, third is 400, and fourth one is 125. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that if 125% of x is 100, so we just make the equation and we get the value of x. So the correct answer of this question is first, which is 80. Now see the detailed solution using concept 7.4 in this question. We can say that 125 upon 100 multiplying by x equals to 100. So we just simplifying it and get the value of x. So x will become 100 into 100 upon 125. So when we simplifying it, we get the value of x, which is 80. So first one is the correct answer. Next one. If 40% of 4 by 5 of 3 by 4 of a number is 48, then what is the 1% of the same number? And this question is asked in SSC Sub Inspector Exam 2014. And there are four options. A is 20, second is 2, third is 10, and 4 is 1. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So we can write this question in the equation form as if 40% of, it means 40 multiplying by 4 by 5. Of means multiplying. Of 3 by 4. So when we multiplying 3 by 4 of a number, so we can let any number which is x, which is equals to 48. So we get the value. First we calculate the value of x. Then we can calculate the 1% of x. Then we get the answer. So the correct answer of this question is second, which is 2. So now see the detailed solution using concept 7.4 in this question. We can say that let the number is x. So we can just write in the form of 40 upon 100 multiplying by 4 upon 5 multiplying by 3 upon 4 multiplying by x, and which is equals to 48. So when we simplifying it, we get 6 upon 25 into x equals to 48. Now when we simplifying it, we get x equals to 48 into 25 upon 6. So when we simplifying it, we get the value of x, which is 200. Now we can calculate the 1% of 200. So when we calculate 1% of 200, we got 2. So second is the correct answer. Next one. The value of a motorcycle depreciate every year by 4%. What will be its values after 2 years if its present value is rupees 75,000? And this question is asked in SSC CGL exam 2019. Now there are four options. First one is 72,000. Second one is 70,120. Third one is 69,120. And fourth one is 69,000. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that the motorcycle present value is 75,000 and there is a depreciation in the price every year, which is 4%. So we can say that there is a successive decrease in successive decrease of 4% for 2 years. So we can calculate the price after 2 years. Now, the correct answer of this question is third, which is 69,120. Now see the detailed solution. Using concept 7.10.1, the value after 2 years will become 75,000 multiplying by 96%. So what we can write 96? 96 upon 100 multiplying by 96 upon 100. So when we simplifying it, we get 69,120 rupees. So that's why third is the correct answer. Next one. 8% of 5 liter is, and this question is asked in SSC CPO exam 2018. Now there are 4 options. First one is 0.4 ml, second is 400 ml, third is 40 ml, and fourth is 4 ml. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So this is a very basic question of the percentage, which is asked in SSC CPO exam 2018. Question says that 8% of 5 liter. So we can convert liter into milliliter because their option are in milliliter. So the correct answer of this question is second, which is 400 ml. Now see the detailed solution using concept 7.1 in this question. We know that 1 liter is equals to 1000 ml. So 5 liter will become 5000 ml. Now we can calculate 8% of 5 liter, or we can say that 8% of 5000 ml. So we just write it 5000 multiplying by 8 upon 100. So when we simplifying it, we get 400 ml. So second is the correct answer. Thank you.